Transmission 0112TK. Location Alaris Prime. Encoded to Jedi Council. Qui-Gon Jinn transmitting. An unexplored world is a hostile world. I must help the Wookiee leader Atichituk to learn the lay of the land. Only then can we find an appropriate place to settle. End transmission. Before we unload workers and equipment, Chewbacca and his friend Shorin need to scout the area. Shorin has moved on ahead, but don't worry. He left markers so we could find him in this wilderness. Now move ahead to the first marker by right-clicking near it. Good. I see another marker now. Let's go there. Click on Chewbacca, then right-click near the next marker. Ah, do you see it? There's the next marker. In order to get to it, we'll have to travel through the black area. Right-click on the next marker. The black area represents territory you haven't seen. It clears up as Chewbacca moves towards it. I suspect Shorin is nearby. Move towards the next marker. Shorin says he has found an obstruction in the path. It could be dangerous. We should stick together. To explore as a group, click near the units and drag around them. Good. Now right-click near the marker to the north. I see the problem now. Scroll north by moving your mouse to the top of the screen. Click on that tall structure to select it. It looks like a malfunctioning power core. This world is supposed to be uncolonized. If someone else was here, what drove them away? No matter. It's a hazard. We should get rid of it. Scroll back downward to your group by moving your mouse to the bottom of the screen. Select your explorers by clicking near them and dragging a box around them. Now, scroll north to the power core again. But this time, right-click on it to attack. Your units will advance across the map and attack the power core. Excellent work, my friend. Chewbacca's father, Atichituk, awaits us to the north. I can see one of his markers ahead. Let us continue. Keep following the markers until we find Atichituk. Looks like he's already staking a claim. What's that? Atichituk smells trouble. Gundaks, they're attacking the camp! Don't worry, they're no match for Wookiee warriors. Click a warrior and right-click a Gundak to attack. Defeat them before they can tear down the camp. Excellent fighting, my friend. The Gundaks must have damaged that power core and driven off its owners. We won't be so easily scared away.
I have located the malfunctioning power core, destroyed by a Gundark, sir.
You will deal with these Gundaks, Ul 2. Find them, skin them, and bring the pelts to our Trandoshan friends.
Yes, sir.
Give a Wookiee bantha meat and he'll eat for a day. Teach a Wookiee to hunt bantha and he'll eat for a lifetime. Gathering resources, including metal, food, Nova crystals and carbon is critical to this colony's survival. I will endeavor to help Atichituk and his son Chewbacca to gain this capability. The key to colonization is self-sufficiency. We'll begin gathering resources right away. We will need to gather 200 food, 100 carbon, 50 nova crystals, and 50 ore. To begin, click one worker. Now, to begin gathering food from the Muja fruit bush, right-click on it. Now look in the status area at the bottom of the screen. If you have a worker selected, you can see how much food the worker is holding. The worker will keep picking Muja fruit until he is carrying 10 food. You found ore. When processed, ore becomes durasteel, which is used to make buildings and defenses strong. You'll need 50 ore to continue. Then he will carry it to the command center and return to the Muja fruit bush for more. You can learn more by moving your mouse over any of the symbols on the bottom of the screen. You can also see a miniature map of your surrounding area. Excellent. You found some nova crystals. These are a valuable commodity that is used as currency throughout the galaxy. You'll need 50 nova crystals to go any further. To remind yourself what your objectives are, click on the Objectives button on the far right side of your screen. When your objectives change, this button will flash to let you know. To gather food faster, select all your workers and send them to work by right-clicking on a fruit bush. You can monitor your current stockpiles of food above the mini-map in the lower right corner of the screen. You can also monitor your carbon, nova crystal, and ore stockpiles. You've gathered 50 food, which is enough to create another worker. See that large building? That's your command center. Click on your command center. Then click the Create Worker button in the lower left corner of the screen. Now watch the progress bar in the status area at the bottom of the screen. When the progress bar reaches 100%, your new worker will appear next to your command center. Another way to gather food is by shore fishing. Take your new worker and move him towards the river to the east. See those jumping fish? Select your worker and right-click on the fish. Your worker will start fishing and adding to your food stockpiles. Chewbacca should be along any minute. Until then, keep your workers gathering resources. By now, you should have enough food to create another worker at your command center. That should be enough workers to get the job done. If any workers are idle, the Idle Worker button will flash below the minimap. Click on the button to jump to any workers who aren't pulling their weight. You found all the Nova crystals you'll need. Keep in mind that your workers aren't trained warriors like Chewbacca. They can be vulnerable to attacks from Gundarks and the like. When workers are in trouble, they can run to the command center for shelter. They can even shoot at invaders from the command center. Let's try a drill. Click on the command center. Now click on the Activate Alert Beacon button. Your workers will take shelter in the command center. Excellent. With the command center selected, activate the alert beacon again to continue gathering resources. You've got enough food. It's time to gather carbon. Carbon is used to create Duroplast, which we use for building.